just figured I would record another video. I stopped and took a break, and yeah, my mindset is not in a very good place right now. Where I stopped, I ran in to use the washroom, and I left Chandler in the car. I mean, it's overcast and raining. It's 17 degrees out. It's not hot. He was in no danger. He's got water. He's got food. I wanted to quickly run in and use the washroom and come out. And then we used the drive-thru, and I went to get gas next door. And when I got fuel, I got him out of the car, so we got a turnout as well. But I came out of the restaurant, and my car was surrounded by 3 or 4 older men looking and pointing and talking about the car and about the way I've got my camping gear strapped to a luggage rack on the back of the car. And I don't know, I took it as like, what's wrong with you? Why are you judging me? This has nothing to do with you. I'm not saying for sure that's what was happening. Who knows? But as soon as they realized it was me who was in this car, they got very sheepish and scattered. Got inside their vehicle, and from there continued pointing and talking. Like, I don't know. I need to let it go because it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. It, to me, is just indicating I'm in a really negative headspace right now. And that stop in Montreal just made it worse, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm on my way to Ottawa. I think I'm less than 2 hours away from Ottawa. And after that, my next planned stop, like I'm going to see things and do things, is 15 to 16 hours away. And if I push and go straight through, I'm scheduled to do or finish those 16 hours of driving in 2 days. So today and tomorrow are on my schedule for that driving. So it's not like I'm behind. That said, knowing I'm in this really vulnerable mindset right now, I'm not feeling very good. My glasses are definitely not rose-colored right now. I do acknowledge that I didn't give Montreal a fair shake or spend a lot of time there. What I did see hurt my heart. And given it wasn't a planned stop, it was just, hey, I'm here, let's look. I don't know why I didn't want to stay longer. I just didn't. I think what I saw affected me in such a way that I just wanted to go. So now I'm debating, do I add a day to my trip and just stay in Ottawa or in the general area of Ottawa tonight, explore it today, all day, just spend the day in Ottawa, sleep there, and then I've got 2 days to do that 15-hour drive. It'll push everything back by 1 day. Not a big deal. So I get home Sunday night instead of Saturday night. Bart is fine where he is. I did let, what's her name? Diane? No. Dawn Dawn. I did let Dawn know that this is the plan, but the plan could change. And she was okay with that. It will cost me an extra day of boarding to keep Bart at the kennel an extra day. But in the grand scheme of things, one extra day is not expensive. What are the chances I'm going to be out here to explore Ottawa again? When? I don't know. And truthfully, I did not give Montreal a fair shake. I really didn't. And I'm hoping someday to come back and try again. Quebec City was so beautiful. And we had such a good day. And the campground we got last night was one of the more expensive campgrounds. Mind you, it's in Canadian dollars. I may have paid more at a US campground with the exchange rate. That said, it was between $57 and $59 for the night, just a tent site, no power, nothing. We were so far away from the washrooms that I would have needed to drive, and they charged for showers there. And what I don't get, I mean, okay, the sign was in French, but I was reading it. Men pay 25 cents for a 4-minute shower, and women pay $1 for a 5-minute shower. I don't get it. First of all, you charge that rate, and then you charge that much for a shower? Needless to say, I didn't shower there. I didn't even use the washroom, because I'm like, what is it going to cost me to use a washroom? No, thank you. We just literally did our thing, slept for the night. Oh, I took a Benadryl last night because I've been having this allergic reaction now for like 4 days. My tattoos are all textured. My arms are covered in welts. I don't know if it's mosquito bites or allergic reaction or both. Probably both. But regardless, mosquito bites are an allergic reaction. So, tomato, tomato. Anyway, I finally bought Benadryl because I can't find it in my suitcases. Bought a Benadryl, took it last night when I slept, and I slept well. I feel a little better today. I'm still itchy. Oh my god, my arms are so itchy still. But I'm better. The swelling is going down a bit. I haven't been scratching because literally my Phoenix tattoo, the teal green in it, has been so textured. If I were scratching, I'd be ripping the ink out of my arm. So I haven't been scratching. I may need another Benadryl tonight. We'll see how the day goes. But I had trouble waking up this morning. I set my alarm for an hour later than I've been getting up regularly. Now, keep in mind, there is a time change. I'm now 2 hours earlier than back home. The whole time in Nova Scotia, I was 3 hours earlier. So in Nova Scotia and in Boston, I was getting up. I was setting my alarm in my phone for 3 a.m. Saskatchewan time, which was 6 a.m. local, which gets me up early enough to get up, get cleaned up, pack up my car, and move on. So this morning, I set my alarm again for 6 a.m., which would have been 4 a.m. Saskatchewan time. But Chandler woke me up a half hour before. I let him out to pee, and then I'm like, no, I'm too tired. The Benadryl is still affecting me. I slept an extra hour and still didn't want to get up, which during this trip is odd. Every time I've had the opportunity to go back to sleep for a half hour or more, I don't want to. I lay down, I relax, I realize, you know what, I'm up, let's go. Let's get the day started. I feel good. Boom. Today, when that alarm finally went off, I just dragged my butt out. But I did. It was overcast, but it hadn't been raining, and I figured it was as good a time as any to get the campsite torn down and loaded onto the car before it did rain. I didn't know if it was going to rain there or not. We did drive with the top down for the first 15 minutes. So it wasn't likely going to rain, it was just overcast, but we did drive into rain. So, anyway, struggling with being a little more tired today. Probably from the Benadryl, but the Benadryl's helping with the allergy, but my mindset is really negative. So maybe I will stop in Ottawa. Just do what I love doing, exploring, seeing the history, seeing the architecture, taking these pictures. I'll see what it'll cost me to stay in Ottawa, because if it's raining like this, I may need a hotel. I'm not going to fight the rain to set up a tent that's barely going to keep the rain off of me. I mean, if I'm going to get soaked before I can get set up, it's not worth it. Especially since the top has to come down on the car so I can get stuff to set up our campsite. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm leaning towards spending some time in Ottawa instead of pushing through. Just to deal with this negative mindset I seem to be caught up in right now. It's getting better. I'm aware it's happening, so I'm accepting that I'm frustrated and not letting it get out of control. I'm just trying to observe it and let it go. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording now so that I can get back to observing it and letting it go and keeping my eyes open for some places to stop and explore. Check in with you again soon.